The Columbine High School Massacre, which took place on April 20, 1999, was a tragic event that shocked the world and forever left a mark on the community of Columbine, Colorado. The incident involved two senior students, Eric Harris and Dylan Klebold, who carried out a meticulously planned attack on their own school, resulting in the loss of innocent lives and widespread devastation. On that fateful day, on April 20, 1999, Eric Harris and Dylan Klebold arrived at Columbine High School fully armed with firearms, explosives, and a chilling mission to cause widespread harm and destruction. They entered the school building with sinister intent and unleashed a horrifying assault on their fellow students, teachers, and staff. In an act that defied all comprehension, Harris and Klebold exhibited a deeply disturbing level of violence. They engaged in indiscriminate shooting and detonated bombs throughout the hallways and classrooms of the school. Their actions were calculated and intended to inflict maximum harm on anyone within their reach. The school was thrown into a state of terror and chaos as students and staff desperately sought safety and attempted to comprehend the horrifying events unfolding before them. Law enforcement agencies swiftly responded to the scene, racing against time to contain the situation and rescue those who were trapped inside. The magnitude of the violence and devastation caused by Harris and Klebold was unprecedented. The entire nation and the world were left in shock and disbelief as news of the massacre spread. The loss of innocent lives and the profound impact on the survivors, families, and the community of Columbine is immeasurable. The Columbine High School Massacre stands as a grim reminder of the tragic consequences of unchecked violence and the importance of addressing the underlying issues that contribute to such acts. The incident sparked a nationwide dialogue on gun control, mental health, and school safety, with a collective call to prevent similar tragedies in the future. On April 20, 1999, a horrific tragedy unfolded at Columbine High School. Eric Harris and Dylan Klebold, armed with firearms and explosives, launched a merciless assault on their fellow students, teachers, and staff. Their intent was clear: to inflict as much harm as possible. Entering the school building, Harris and Klebold unleashed a terrifying onslaught of violence. They indiscriminately targeted anyone in their path, shooting and setting off bombs in the hallways and classrooms. The scene was one of unimaginable chaos and fear as students and staff desperately sought safety and shelter. Law enforcement swiftly responded to the scene, but the damage had already been done. The aftermath of the massacre was a devastating sight, with innocent lives lost and countless others forever changed. The entire nation and the world watched in shock and disbelief as the details of the tragedy unfolded. The Columbine High School Massacre sparked a nationwide conversation on critical issues that contribute to such acts of violence. Gun control, mental health, and school safety became prominent topics of discussion as society grappled with the need to address these underlying problems and prevent similar tragedies in the future. The incident served as a solemn reminder of the consequences of unchecked violence and the urgent need for proactive measures. It galvanized communities, educators, lawmakers, and activists to come together in a collective effort to create safer environments for our schools and to provide support for individuals struggling with mental health issues. The legacy of the Columbine High School Massacre is one of sorrow, resilience, and a commitment to change. It serves as a reminder that we must continually strive to understand the factors that contribute to such acts of violence and work towards a society where everyone feels safe, supported, and valued. The memory of the victims and the courage of the survivors remain at the forefront of our minds, driving us to pursue meaningful change and prevent future tragedies. The lessons learned from Columbine continue to shape policies, practices, and conversations, ensuring that the lives lost will never be forgotten, and that we continue to work towards a world where violence is replaced with compassion, understanding, and peace. The Columbine High School Massacre remains an indelible mark on history, forever etching the horrifying consequences of school shootings into our collective consciousness. The legacy of this tragedy reverberates through time, reminding us of the profound impact it had on the community of Columbine and the lives it forever altered. In the aftermath of the massacre, the survivors, families of the victims, and the entire Columbine community rallied together, demonstrating incredible strength and resilience. They turned their pain into purpose, advocating tirelessly for change and working towards healing the wounds inflicted by this senseless act of violence. The Columbine High School Massacre served as a wake-up call for schools and communities worldwide. It prompted a fundamental shift in how we approach school safety, compelling educators, administrators, and law enforcement to reassess and enhance security measures. Today, metal detectors, surveillance systems, and stringent access control protocols have become commonplace, aimed at mitigating the risk of such tragic events. Emergency response protocols have also undergone significant transformation. The lessons learned from Columbine have informed the development of comprehensive crisis management plans, ensuring that schools are well prepared to handle emergencies and protect students and staff. Active shooter drills, lockdown procedures, and communication systems have become integral components of school safety practices. Beyond the physical aspects of security, the Columbine High School Massacre sparked a profound change in the way we approach the emotional well-being of students. Programs promoting empathy, kindness, and early intervention have gained prominence, aiming to foster a supportive and inclusive environment where students feel valued and understood. Mental health resources have been expanded, recognizing the critical importance of identifying and addressing psychological distress early on. The legacy of Columbine is one of resilience, activism, and a relentless pursuit of change. The survivors and families of the victims have become powerful advocates, channeling their pain into advocacy for stricter gun control measures and increased awareness of mental health issues. Their voices have resonated across the nation, inspiring movements and igniting conversations about the need for comprehensive reform. While the wounds of the Columbine High School Massacre may never fully heal, the enduring spirit of the community and their dedication to preventing future tragedies serve as a testament to the strength of the human spirit. The lessons learned from this dark chapter in history continue to shape our collective resolve to create a safer and more compassionate world for all. The aftermath of the Columbine High School Massacre brought about significant changes in society's approach to school safety and mental health awareness. In the wake of the tragedy, a wave of compassion and solidarity swept across the nation as communities joined together to support the affected families and survivors. The incident sparked a national conversation about gun control, leading to increased scrutiny of firearms regulations and efforts to implement stricter background checks and gun safety measures. Advocacy groups and individuals rallied for legislative changes to prevent weapons from falling into the wrong hands and to promote responsible ownership. Furthermore, the Columbine High School Massacre shed light on the importance of mental health support and early intervention. It became evident that addressing the underlying issues that lead to such acts of violence is crucial in preventing future tragedies. Schools and communities intensified their focus on mental health resources, counseling services, and promoting a culture of inclusivity and support. The courageous survivors of the Columbine High School Massacre, along with the families of the victims, became advocates for change. Their voices were instrumental in raising awareness about the long-lasting impact of such events and the need for comprehensive measures to ensure the safety and well-being of students and staff in educational institutions. In the years that followed, a legacy of Columbine inspired a renewed commitment to fostering a culture of kindness, empathy, and understanding. Anti-bullying campaigns, character education programs, and initiatives promoting acceptance and tolerance gained momentum, aiming to create nurturing environments where every individual feels valued and safe. The tragic events at Columbine High School shook the nation to its core, but from the darkness emerged a collective determination to honor the lives lost by working tirelessly to prevent future acts of violence. The legacy of Columbine serves as a constant reminder of the importance of unity, resilience, and unwavering dedication to creating a society where such horrors are no longer a reality.